Hi, second grade. This will be our last art lesson, so I hope you've enjoyed the art that we made this year. Um, Today we're going to make a picture of a water lily. Um, a water lily is a flower that grows in a pond, and oftentimes they are shown sitting on lily pads. So first we need blue paper for the water, and I'm using a 10 by 10 square. Green paper for the lily pad, and then you can make your water lily whatever color you want. I'm going to use 2 colors of pink for that. You need scissors, glue, and a pencil, and a green crayon, and something round to trace. So I'm using a paper plate. So I'm going to start by making the lily pad. So I'm going to trace around this plate. And then I'm done with the plate. And I'm going to cut out the circle. Now, a lily pad is almost like a giant leaf, and it's pretty round, except it has a part that comes in on the sides. So it has like a little opening. So I'm just drawing a curved line down, and then a curved line, or yeah, almost like a V shape, but it's a little bit curved. And then I'm just going to take my crayon and go all the way to the side. Okay, now I'm going to cut out this V shape. Okay, so that is pretty much it for the lily pad. And we'll be covering most of this up with our flower. So I'm going to take my blue and I'm going to glue my lily pad onto the blue to show it's floating in the water. Okay, so now I'm going to set that to the side. And I want to work on the petals of my flower. So I'm just going to draw. Now I have my paper stacked, so when I cut them out, I'll be cutting out 2 at a time. I'm going to make some shapes like that for the flowers. And I'm going to do a couple that are bigger. And they don't have to be perfect. And then I'm going to do some medium size, so not quite as big. And then I'm going to do a couple smaller petals. Okay, now comes the part that takes the most time, cutting them all out. So I'm going to cut the paper in half first. And I'm going to cut out my bigger petals. Okay, so there's my big pile. Now I'm starting the medium size. Okay, and then last I'll do the small petals. Okay. So now I have all of my petals cut out of large, medium, small. I'm going to bring back my lily pad picture. And we're going to start gluing these on in a circle. So I'm going to use the dark pink for the first for the bottom part. So I'm going to lay them out. Well, it's actually going to work out that we use them all on the bottom. So I'm just laying the purple, it's not purple, it's dark pink, out to see where I want to glue them. And it's kind of like a clock. I'm just gluing 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So once you know where you want to glue them, you can stick them on. And they're all going to touch in the middle. Okay, now the lighter pink ones will be going in between these. So I'm going to put some glue on. Now, you don't want to glue all the way to the end because we're going to kind of fold this up a little bit. So it looks like it's sticking up like a real flower. Okay, and now I'm going to go to my medium. And these are going to kind of go in between the first set. So it's up to you if you want to do all of one color or if you want to do every other color. So I'm just going to start gluing. And we're kind of building it up. I don't know if you can tell that or not. All right, so I'm gonna wait and fold them up at the end. Now I'm gonna use my smaller pieces. And for this, you really just need some glue in the center. All right, so now that all of my pieces are glued on, I'm gonna start bending the petals up. All right, and I'm going to turn it so you can see that they're sticking up. And so there is the water lily. Now, a lot of water lilies have a yellow center, so if you had some yellow paper, you could make a circle and stick it in there, or you could cut it like fringe and kind of glue it in a circle so it's sticking up. But that's up to you, what you want to do. So there's a famous painter who is known for painting water lilies, and his name is Claude Monet. So if you wanted to look up his pictures, like on Google, his last name is spelled Monet. So it looks like Monet, but it's pronounced Monet. And he's got some really cool pictures of flowers and water lilies especially. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the art lessons, and good luck with your next school year. Bye.